Hey guys, I thought I'd do a video answering all your questions about manifesting. I did a post on the community tab in YouTube to ask everybody, what are you struggling with manifestation? How can I help? And I thought I can do individual videos about all these topics, but it seemed to be the same kind of thing that people were commenting on, and I thought, let me answer everybody's questions across all the videos that I'm getting recently and on the community tab in one video. Um, I haven't done a Q&A video before, so I thought, let me try something new. And if you like it, please let me know. And I'll do more of them. So let's give this a go and see. So the first question I got was what to do when you're waiting, not seeing any results, and basically it reinforces the old story and you end up spiraling. Now, I think this is such a great question, and it's one that I struggled with for a very long time. And sometimes I still do, but I'd like to think that now I feel a bit more confident in my abilities because I am able to manifest so many things more easily. So, first of all, to the person that put this question down, thank you for sharing that with us. And just know that this is a very normal part of your manifesting journey. Um, so, my answer for this would be when you first set out to manifest something like your dream car, for example, we get really excited, like, okay, wow, all we need to do is think new thoughts, and then we're going to get things. But often the results aren't instant because, let's just say, for years you've been thinking that you don't deserve a new car and you can't afford a new car. How is it going to happen? And then maybe your old car is giving you so much problems. You're like, I hate this car. When can I get a new car? So for a long time, you have been filling up your mind with these negative thoughts, and they're the opposite of what you want. And then you learn about manifestation and you start affirming, oh my goodness, I love my new car. I can't believe I got my new car. My new car is amazing. Wow. However, sometimes it doesn't take just 5 minutes of affirming to manifest what you want. It takes time because you need to rewire your subconscious mind and basically start believing in the new story. You manifest things when it becomes your dominant way of thinking. However, if your dominant way of thinking before was negatively about the car, it's going to take some time so that your new dominant way of thinking is about how amazing your new car is. So I hope that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is the more you affirm for your new car, the more you'll replace those old thoughts, and your old thoughts will go away about about the negative thoughts about the car. So the more you affirm, the more you basically clean out all of the old nasty thoughts about how much you hate your car and you don't think you're going to get it, and you will refill them and you will replace your mind with the things that you want, therefore rewiring your subconscious mind. And once that becomes your dominant way of thinking, you will manifest your car. However, when we get to the point where we spiral and we're like going back to the old story, this is when you need to affirm the most. So, and I get it, I've been there. You really want something, you're not seeing it, and you're like, oh no, this is not going to happen. I don't deserve it. Clearly, it's not going to happen for me. I know it's happening for other people, but you just need to push through. Be dedicated. When people go to the gym, they don't get six pack overnight, do they? They go regularly, knowing that consistency will get them results. So I hope that helps to that person who was asking that question. I'm just going to go on to the next one. Um, Somebody wanted to ask a question about manifesting a specific person. Um, Manifesting a specific person is possible. I've not done it before for a romantic way, but I have gotten somebody I know to say a specific thing to me. So that was my old boss. I wanted her to say something specific, and those same skills when it comes to manifesting that can be applied to manifesting a specific person. So if it's somebody you want a romantic relationship with, all you need to do is affirm what you want. So and so is so in love with me, so and so is constantly messaging me, so and so is constantly thinking about me. I find that people do struggle with this the most because it's to do with a behavioral change in somebody else. Now, people do have free will and they can do what they want. However, this is your reality. When you're affirming so and so is texting me, they will get a thought to say, oh, I really need to text this person. Oh, I've actually been thinking about this person. I think I should reach out to them. That's how it works. It works just like anything else. When you have a list of things that you want in a house, a dream house, you manifest a specific house, don't you? When you want to go to your dream university, you have a list of requirements, and that is your dream university. That is your specific university. So why wouldn't it work with the person? Again, let me know if that answers your question. And yeah, let me know if you've got any more questions about that. We got a couple more questions on opposing thoughts and overcoming limiting beliefs. Again, really, really great questions, and it's one that I found I struggled with the most when I was starting out and I was practicing law of assumption more and more. When you've been thinking negatively or the opposite of what you want for so long, you have accumulated so many bad thoughts basically that your mind needs to purge. So when this happens, let's just say you have been affirming for a new job and you're affirming, but then all of a sudden you get these thoughts saying, this is never going to happen, or I don't think I know what I'm doing. Why would somebody new want to hire me? This is just your old thoughts being pushed out before your new affirmations can be seen in reality. So every thought that we have starts here and then ends up in our 3D reality. So when you're thinking old thoughts, they're kind of piling up. So imagine kind of like Tetris, if anyone knows that game. So, all the old thoughts are falling to the ground and they're piling up. And once they get to the top, they get chucked out. So when your new thoughts start coming, it takes time for all those old thoughts to get chucked out. I don't know if that makes sense, actually. I was just thinking about it. But basically, once you have your old thoughts to begin with, they need to get pushed out. And then when you start thinking new thoughts, they will start piling up and get pushed out. So when you have opposing thoughts and limiting beliefs, you need to make sure that you are really consistent with your affirmations, and that will allow you to create new neural pathways in your brain that will allow you to rewire your subconscious mind and make sure that the things that you want will be your new dominant way of thinking. Again, if you have more questions about this, I'm going to be more than happy to answer them. Please just pop them down below. I've got one last question where is it gone? Oh yes. So when you are manifesting something and you're faced with the opposite in the 3D reality, what do you do then? So again, really great question, and it's basically what I've been saying before. you often see the opposite when you're kind of close to manifesting. Um, it's so crazy, but that's kind of part of the manifestation process. You are so close to manifesting because you are chucking out your old thoughts and you're seeing them in reality. You've just got to remember whatever you think happens. So when you're seeing the opposite in the 3D reality, you have to take a step back and say to yourself, okay, this was just my old way of thinking, but I know it feels shit or it hurts my feelings, or it's disappointing, but I've just got to remember I've been affirming my new story over and over again. So just as my old story has manifested in reality and was what I'm seeing right now, my new story is about to manifest. And that is how I deal with seeing the opposite in the 3D. I know it's scary. I know it's disappointing. I know it's hurtful sometimes. I can be in tears sometimes thinking like, oh, what's happening? But the more or the longer you are on this manifesting journey, you must recognize and almost view your reality as a spectator sometimes, like you're watching a movie, right? Just know that this is the old scene. We're the director. We're going to cut it out and we're going to replace it with a new, much better scene. And that's coming. That's about to come. We're about to see it. The basis of manifesting is the fact that your dominant thoughts manifest. Whatever you are thinking the most consistently will manifest into your reality. So the more you focus on what you actually want, the more it will show up in your reality. That is all you need to know. And when you see the opposite, or when your mind starts to spiral, you've got to take a step back. You've got to be brave and say, no, that's not true. This is not what I want. And I know it's not what I want. I've been focusing on my affirmations and my new stuff. Everything that I want is just about to happen. And my main tip for when you are in a low place, or when things seem out of control, or you just don't know what to do, always go to generic affirmations. So if I'm manifesting my dream car, my dream house, all of these things, I always use generic affirmations on top of my manifestation specific ones. So I always say, everything is working out for me. I'm so great at manifesting. I love my dream life. I always get everything that I want. Manifesting comes easily to me. I'm a master at manifesting. It's so easy. I always get what I want. They always help me and make sure that I'm on track, and it improves my confidence in my ability to manifest, and it also makes me feel good. And I think this is just as vital as focusing on affirmations for your actual manifestation as well. Yes, I think I've answered all the questions that I can see. But if I haven't, please pop more questions in the comments section. Let me know if you like this Q&A kind of video and if you want me to do another one. Let me know if you want an in-depth video on a specific topic or a specific struggle, and I will do it. Yeah. Thank you for listening to this video, and I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, if you want to watch any of my manifestation success stories, please check out my channel. I've got lots of other ones there for you to have a look at.